The refusal to enforce accountability for Trump administration crimes is not just a domestic crisis, but a foreign relations crisis. It is a crisis of trust. Think about this from the perspective of a foreign country looking to work with the United States. What message does it send when a government won't investigate an attack on its own capital by seditionists who are now again announcing their plans for a sequel unimpeded? What message does it send when the former president was a known mafia associate who pardoned the criminals who aided him, and those criminals who are deeply immersed in international affairs as well as U.S. affairs are now roaming free? Who would trust that country? Jake Sullivan, one of Biden's key foreign policy advisors, was asked how Biden would heal the scars of the Trump era. And he had this to say, and I'm quoting him now. I think our view going into this trip is that actions speak louder than words, and that showing that the United States is capable of turning the corner in the pandemic, showing that the United States is capable of making the dramatic investments that will pull us up and out of this economic recovery and help power global growth, showing the world that we are ultimately capable of making the investments in R&D and infrastructure, innovation and workforce. Ultimately, setting that foundation for this country will be the most effective way to show the rest of the world that the U.S. has the power and purpose to be able to deliver as the world's leading democracy. So that's what he's going to try to demonstrate. And he, as I said at the outset, feels he goes into this from a position of strength because of the record he's built up over the course of the first 4 months. So that's the end of that quote. However, refusing to enforce accountability is not strength. It is dangerous denial that hurts not only Americans, but anyone who deals with the U.S. Yes, it's true that actions speak louder than words. And when it comes to elite criminal impunity and compromised institutions, there has been little action.